Greetings, everyone. I am Pardo from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to another episode of What's Hot with Sea of Tranquility, bringing you new album reviews all the damn time. That's what we do here on the channel. All forms of hard rock and metal, classic rock, prog rock, fusion, jazz, all that stuff. Today we're going to take a look at the 20-something release from Michael Schenker and the Michael Schenker Group. It is called Don't Sell Your Soul. Yeah. That is a pretty ugly cover right there. Now, this is definitely cool. Love that, right? Of course, that's a throwback to the second ever Michael Schenker Group album. What this is supposed to be, I'm not really sure. It's kind of like this weird, guy's got half a mask on. I don't know. And of course, Don't Sell Your Soul is nowhere on the cover. It's on the spine. That's where you see it. Nowhere here. Let's take a look at this little digipack release here. A lot of red. Not much else, as you can see. Kind of waste of real estate. Oh, there it says Don't Sell Your Soul. There we go. And this is on, what's this? Ear Music, I believe he's on now. Yes, Ear Music. Here's the booklet. There's Mr. Michael wearing his trademark hat that he's never without anymore with the sunglasses on them. You got lyrics, red and black, the red and black attack. Michael's going to show up once again. There we have the that face once again. There's Michael. Of course, on the album here. Now, so this is an effort to get back to an actual band or a group, right? So here, this is not Michael Schenker Fest. This is not Michael Schenker Party, Michael Schenker this, Michael Schenker that. This is back to Michael Schenker Group. All right. So the group here on the album is Michael Schenker on guitars. The great Eric Grunwald on vocals, formerly of Heat, formerly of Skid Row. Steve Mann on keyboards. Bodo Schaff on drums, and Baron Corbois on bass. For those of you who have seen Michael live fairly recently, whether overseas or here in the States. That's pretty much the band right there. Only one difference is here for the U.S. tour, Eric did not come over to the States. He has been battling cancer, so he's a very young guy too. So apparently flying here to the States was not really in the cards for him. So they did bring over Roberto Liapakis of Mystic Prophecy to sing the U.S. tour with them doing all of course, UFO classics. They're not doing any Michael Schenker Group stuff on this U.S. tour. Currently, right now, I just saw it a couple weeks ago. But over in Europe, Eric was doing the lead vocals. So also appearing on the album, Roberto Liapakis, vocals on one track. You've got Robin McCauley, of course, long time collaborator with Michael Schenker, vocals on 2 tracks, and Michael Voss also has done a bit of collaborating with Michael, vocals on 2 other tracks. We've got 11 songs on this album. I'm assuming who produced this album. I shouldn't assume anything. I don't remember who produced. Produced by Michael Schenker and Michael Voss. Okay. And engineered by Michael Voss. All songs played by Michael Schenker on a Gibson Flying V. He's now going back to using Gibsons. No more Deans anymore. I did notice that when I saw him live recently. I was like, oh, look at that. He's back to playing Gibsons again. Pretty cool. All right, like I said, 11 tracks here. Start off from the beginning with the title track, Don't Sell Your Soul. Kind of a mid-paced rocker. Lots of tasty wah-wah inflected leads and fills from Schenker, and a really, really scorching finale solo. Kind of like Attack of the Mad Axe Men. That's kind of like the big finishing solo on this. I think that Eric does a pretty good job on vocals. There's 11 tracks. He's only singing on 6 of them. There are 5 guest vocalist slots on here. So in a weird way, it comes almost across like another Michael Schenker Fest or Michael Schenker's Temple of Rock type of thing where you have all these people appearing on it. So it would have been nice to hear him on the entire album, but we'll kind of get to that. And yes, no appearance from Ronnie Romero, right, who worked with Michael recently. Every album's like different people on it, right? It's kind of the way it goes. I don't think based on this one song on the first opening title track, we don't really get to hear Eric singing quite to the levels that we heard him on Heat or Skid Row. Will we hear him kind of hit those highs anywhere else in this album? We'll have to wait and see here. Danger Zone is up next. That's a memorable kind of melodic rock AOR track. I kind of dig it. Decent chorus. Sounds like something that could have come off of any of the Macaulay Schenker group albums. So those, of course, are much, much more melodic rock, less kind of guitar histrionics or guitar focus like the early Michael Schenker group albums are, and less heavy for sure. It's missing memorable riffs. That's going to be kind of like a constant you're going to hear throughout this album. But the soloing is really good. Eric, again, sounds good. He's a little on the subdued side. It's almost like they have not let him cut loose on this album. Eye of the Storm is up next. That's Macaulay on vocals here. Top notch. He's always great. He sounds amazing on this. Lots of cool acrobatic guitar lines and riffs from Schenker. The drums are totally on point. Memorable chorus. This one is probably the closest you're going to get on the whole album to a vintage MSG style. It's written all over it. And again, I love the kind of serpentine kind of guitar lick that goes throughout. It's very, very cool. Jenny the Fox, that sees Michael Voss taking the lead vocal. This song does absolutely nothing for me. It sounds really uninspired. The chorus isn't memorable. And I'm kind of left waiting for Schenker's solo, which is fine, but it's nothing earth-shattering. It's just, the song itself is just, it's kind of a dud. I Can't Stand Waiting. Now we get the Eric Ronwall I was kind of waiting for. This is a kind of soaring melodic rock track, great vocals, totally can't miss chorus. Again, if you love the Macaulay Schenker stuff, and certainly Heat, this fits right into there. It's basically melodic rock with some really great vocals and great chorus and really good guitar work. It's not a excuse for lots of guitar playing, but there's just enough of it. And more importantly, the song is very, very memorable. Really cool song, one of the best on here. Sign of the Times, Michael Voss back on vocals. This one's a little bit more of a hard rocker. It's got some cool riffing. I'm not really moved by his vocals on this album. You know, he has sounded fine in the past. I've heard lots of stuff with Michael on vocals. It's not really given a lot to work with here. It's an okay song. It's nothing spectacular. The Chosen's up next. Slower, atmospheric. Gronwall's vocals are good, but this one just kind of plods along and doesn't push the needle much. Not much of a track. Not much here to kind of sink your teeth into it all. Then you got It's You, and here we have Leah Packus doing his one vocal performance on the album. He's got more of a gravelly style compared to everybody else on this album. It fits pretty well with this one, which is more of a hard rocker. Good chorus, solid guitar work throughout. It's a pretty solid track. Pretty good. That's It's You. Six String Shotgun. I mean, you know, originally when I was looking at the title songs on here, or the titles of the tracks, I was kind of like, oh, that's probably going to be an instrumental. Nah, it's not. It's kind of another mid-paced atmospheric rocker. You got Robin McAuley back on vocals. He's always good. He sounds fine here, but the song just isn't 100% clicking with me. There are parts of it that sound okay, and the solo's really good, but it's just kind of like, I don't know, it just sounds kind of like thrown together. Not really good. Flesh and Bone, pretty good hard rocker, kind of short. It's okay. Surrender, again, kind of short, decent enough, good guitar work, not overly memorable, but it's not terrible. That's kind of like my feel for this entire album. It's kind of like one song after another is kind of like, meh, it's okay. I feel Eric Ronwall's talents aren't being fully utilized here. He's not really being allowed to cut loose. There's like he's like one or two tracks where he sounds really good. The others he's fine, but they're not really letting him shine at all. There's a total absence of memorable riffs on this album. This album is sadly missing like guitar riffage. You know, the lead work is spectacular, as you can imagine, but even on some of the tracks, they just kind of sound thrown in there. Like, and again, you're waiting for the songs are just not memorable enough. You're waiting for the solo, and then the solo comes in. It's like, okay, it's Schenker, it's great, but it's like, it's only a couple bars, and then it's like, that's it. I don't know. You know, a lot of people have been saying this about a lot of his more recent albums. And I've been pretty good with keeping up with all his recent output. And some are better than others. There are some where I've kind of felt like this. There's others where I've liked a lot more than this. I really wanted to like this a lot because I absolutely love Eric Ronwall and his vocals, and I figured he'd be a perfect fit here. He's just not given enough to do. He's fine, but it's like I would have liked to have heard him sing on the whole album. Maybe he wasn't available for the whole album. I don't know. Macaulay sounds great on his 2 tracks. One of them's really good. The other's kind of eh. Voss, I don't think does much of anything on here. And, you know, Leopakis is only on 1 track. He sounds fine. So I don't know. Cover art is terrible. Album is just very average. Very average. It's a handful of good tracks, I would say, if you're looking to go kind of pick and choose what you listen to here. Definitely the title track. Definitely Eye of the Storm. Definitely I Can't Stand Waiting. You know, the rest is... it's okay. It's nothing spectacular. It's Schenker, yes, but we've heard better Schenker. Like I said, I really wanted to love this, and I just so far don't. I've listened to this probably like 8 times, and I'm just kind of like, every time I hear it, I'm kind of like, yeah. I feel more and more like it's just a pretty... I think my initial impressions were better, and then the more I listen to it, the more I'm kind of like, it's just a pretty average album overall. So yeah, I'm going to give this a 3 out of 5 star. You know, 3 out of 5 because, of course, the guitar work is really good. The solos, at least, it's lacking riffs. And the vocals are well done for the most part, but I kind of wanted more emphasis on the vocals from a couple of these guys. So, yeah, that's my review. Let us know what you think of it down in the comments below, and visit us on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell so you get alerted of all of our content as a post. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also, down below, we get the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, our merch page, our Cameo page, and the Sea of Tranquility membership options all down below. Thanks in advance for all your support, folks. It's greatly appreciated. And we'll see you soon here with more stuff. I am Pardo. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.